Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Herman Marquez gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
So striding in, Will Myers. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Will Myers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Rockies guys, they've been hot of late, winners in 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Stepping up now, Trent Grisham. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch on its way. Popped up. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of at-bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 0-1 count and the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Manny Machado now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1. Popped him up. Walters has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Zach Davies gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Settling in now, David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Trevor Story steps in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 261 the average coming into action here. 37 homers and 78 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 1-0.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Previous history with German Marquez. He's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at his career totals, Hosmer has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 10 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Jurickson Profar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Austin Hedges, as he hits one on a line to left field. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he is in there.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Zach Davies. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1 offering. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
So here's Will Myers as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 16 homers and an even 50 RBIs. Comes set, the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the one. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 1 and the Rockies nothing. So digging in now, Nolan Arenado. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
You know, D-Row, it says a lot to be a power hitter in this game, but this guy's going for a batting title. How about 4 home runs in his last 10 games?
Yeah, you make a mistake to this guy right now, you're not getting the ball back. He is on everything. Perfect timing at the plate.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one.
Number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average to start play at 315. 7 homers and 37 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Red Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Trent Grisham.
Center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
First pitch on its way.
At the ball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Grisham, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out. So with one gone, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see there they enter play 3.5 games back of the division leaders. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
In there, 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Three and one to the Padres left fielder.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 3-1 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Striding in once again, Manny Machado. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Pham's off and running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's set. The 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A pause. And the 0-2. Hit hard. Pham at second with 2 down. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Throw won't get him.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Brian Dozier at the plate. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 2 and the Rockies nothing. Here's Ryan McMahon now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
A ball and a strike. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Walters is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hops this one up into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Panama, Marquez.
Stepping into the box, Herman Marquez, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Jurickson Profar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Ready for another chance. Austin Hedges, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Zach Davies. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Ready once again, Will Myers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. David Dahl to the plate now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. And a ball 1-0. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Trent Grisham.
Center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready for another shot now, Tommy Pham. First pitch coming, here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, third base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball that time.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
Two out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 out with the man at first. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now. Brian Dozier would be next. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And his control is really letting him down now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. From the stretch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The third baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hit hard to third. Machado has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Now batting, number 1.
So one away here with the bases empty.
And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bases are empty. One man out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Machado in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
Now batting, center fielder, Fred Owings.
Digging in now, Chris Owings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jurickson Profar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. One away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Ready now, Austin Hedges. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 on its way.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Davies.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Davies, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and Ryan McMahon digs into bat next.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he takes ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Hey! You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
As a look, now the pitch. Tony Walters will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Josh Fuentes will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Number 8, Josh Fuentes.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Grisham. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's low.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Runner at second here with one man out. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Striding in, Trevor Story, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The 1-1. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Padres 2 and the Rockies 1. Philip Deal is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Philip Deal.
Here's Will Myers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
In now, Trent Grisham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Popped up. Hosmer is there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 1.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Hampson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Matt Strom takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Matt Strom.
At the plate now, Chris Owings, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Rockies are down quietly. Our score remains 2-1. And in steps Manny Machado. It was a walk in his last trip.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Whoa, that's down.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Popped him up. Walters waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Brian Dozier, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Curveball.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
In now, Ryan McMahon.
The first baseman.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Base is empty here with nobody out. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walter.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Elias Diaz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Rockies, number 35, Elias Diaz.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, David Dahl, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Shoots this one over to first, and that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit, and that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Down the third baseline. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. But the Rockies are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. Ninth inning coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Tyler Kinley will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the ninth in this one, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Kinley features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Fouled off. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Oh, and 1 the count. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 17 home runs and 58 runs batted in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Will Myers, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Digging in and looking for more, Trent Grisham. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2, and he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. The Rockies looking to send their fans home happy. The bottom of the 9th inning is coming up. Andres Munoz comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 52, Andres Munoz.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And this game is still tied at 2-2. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. The 0-1.
No, that's down.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Eric Hosmer, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
the batter number 9.
To the plate now, Brian Dozier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2 pitch.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Now another 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Jurickson. Jairo Diaz, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
37, Jairo Diaz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Padres 3 and the Rockies 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Stammen enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Number 34,
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
First pitch on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Up next to Colorado, the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And that's in there, 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 2-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walter.
At the plate, Tony Walters. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. He pulls this one into right, and he will reach down to make the catch on the run, and what a fine way to end it there as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Andres Munoz earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Craig Stammen closes the door for the save, his 37th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, Andres Munoz earned the third W of his season as the Friars took care of the Rockies 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Rockies are in second place in the NL West, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race, while the Padres are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Walker Buehler earned the W and his 19th win this season, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 5-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. As of right now, the Dodgers are leading the National League West, 4 games up, while the Diamondbacks are third in the division, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. The San Francisco Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-1. In the standings, the Giants are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Reds sit in first place in the National League Central Division, 1 game ahead of second. Ronald Acuna Jr. plated 3 runs on the day as Atlanta downed the Phillies 6-4. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. Heading into the day, the Braves sit atop the NL East. They hold a dominant 9.5 game advantage, while the Phillies are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Marlins combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Nats 2-1. As of today, the Marlins are in fourth place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Nationals are second in the division, 9.5 games behind first. The Buccos totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 6-5. Entering the day's action, the Pirates are in fourth place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mets sit in third place in the National League East Division, 20 games out of first. Steven Souza Jr. was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 6-3. At the start of the day, the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cubs are third in the division. They're 17.5 games out of first. The Bo Sox finished off a 3-game sweep as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3. They now have 5 straight wins. As of right now, the Red Sox sit in second place in the American League East Division, 6.5 games back. And the Rays are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-0. As of today, the Yankees sit atop the American League East Division. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion. And the Blue Jays are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Milwaukee Brewers completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-1. Heading into the day, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Brewers sit in second place in the National League Central, 1 game out of first. The Angels put together 10 total hits as they pounded the Indians 14-5. Entering the day's action, the Indians are sitting atop the AL Central. They have a small half-game advantage, while the Angels sit in second place in the American League West, only a game and a half back. The Twins brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-2. In the standings, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Twins are second in the division, only a half game back. Jesse Hahn got his 7th win out of the bullpen as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 3-2. At the start of the day, the Royals are in third place in the AL Central, 19 games out of first. And the White Sox are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Oakland Athletics got 12 hits in this one as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 11-6. As of right now, the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Athletics are atop the division. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second. The Texas Rangers amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 9-5. As of today, the Rangers are in fourth place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Astros are third in the division, 11 games out of first. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL West, the San Diego Padres put up 16 hits on the day as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 8-4. In the standings, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres sit in fourth place in the National League West, 20 games out of first. The Arizona Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-1. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks sit in third place in the National League West Division, 9 games back, while the Giants are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 2-0. Entering the day's action, the Cubs are in third place in the NL Central, 17 games out of first. And the Pirates are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Tampa Bay Rays hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-3. Heading into the day, the Rays sit in fourth place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Yankees are atop the division, 6 games up on second place. The Detroit Tigers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 8-2. In the standings, the Indians are atop the AL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The A's had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-4. As of right now, the A's are atop the American League West. They own a 2.5 game advantage. While the White Sox sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Houston Astros knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-5. As of today, the Astros sit in third place in the American League West Division, 11 games out of first. And the Angels are second in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.